All right, before we get into everything, I want to show you guys, if you are newer to the game, pre-level 15, you can go in and use my promo code and get some fun stuff for the game. So you get some stuff for it. It supports me in more ways than one, and I would really appreciate it. You can come in here before you're level 15, promo code, use DJRNG, and you will get these rewards. And it's actually pretty decent. It's not like I'm not gonna throw any other games under the bus. These are pretty solid rewards for just using a promo code. So it's quick, it's easy, it's free for you to do, and again, it supports me in many more ways than one. I would really appreciate it. So if you're new to the game, if you're downloading because of me, or you're pre-level 15, alternate account, whatever it may be, promo code DJRNG will get you some pretty nice free stuff and will help me out a ton. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's get to the video. Also forgot to do this. Got to editing and realized I forgot this. Quick shout out to the winners from last video. You're now entered into the giveaway for the $100 Google Play or iTunes gift card. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll card up there. You can check out the details on the giveaway. Come back and participate if you would like. Same rules apply to this video as any other. I'll come back in the first hour and pick one. Tomorrow before I upload, I'll pick two more. That's it. Good luck. Again, go check out the details if you want. Come back, participate. Now, for real, let's get to the video. We've done it. We've reached the top. We got our Dragons Champs ambassadorship. Is that a word? I've been waiting on this one for a while, to be honest. I've had a few other game devs reach out to me, and I just was not really into the game. And I am kind of picky with who I want to work with, because I don't want to just shove every opportunity that I get down you guys' throat. But I do think this is a fantastic little game, and I'm very happy that they reached out to me and got me set up with a promo code so that you guys can get some free stuff should you decide you want to check this one out. So big shout out to them, and big shout out to you guys for all the support and, you know, kind of being behind me no matter what I'm doing. I appreciate that, and I am pretty excited to get into this one with you guys. So I showed you at the beginning of the video how to use the promo code if you would like. There are links in the description for mobile and PC through BlueStacks if you want to play on either one of those platforms. Now, before we get into kind of a tour of the game, I want to let you guys know I have a guild started. It is just me right now, and I've got it set to closed. I'm assuming there is some sort of invite system. I don't see anywhere right now, so you guys try to apply. Anybody that wants to start the game, when you get to a point where you can join a guild, try to apply. Search for the guild and see if you can find it. It's called HeadKick. If you can't, let me know in the comments and I'll just open it up, and I guess it'll have to be first come, first serve. But I would assume there would have to be some sort of invite system. So again, hit me up as soon as you're able, and we'll do it'll still be kind of a first come, first serve thing, but if there's no invite system, I'll just have to open it up after, you know, a day or two after this video goes up. So let me know if you guys see that, if you're able to apply. If not, we'll get it sorted out. But we do have a guild going, and I'm excited to get into the guild content in this game. But as I said, this game is really good. I really like it. I like what they're doing. I respect what they're doing. It's very free to play friendly, and if you do decide to spend money, the packs are a lot cheaper than I've seen in other games, and it feels like there's good value in the packs. You know, it's not. I don't like tighten up when I spend money in this one like I do in some other games. So if you've ever played a shard collector before, maybe Galaxy of Heroes or Marvel Strike Force, maybe the new Disney Sorcerer's Arena, something along those lines, you're familiar with this mechanic. You don't summon heroes, so to speak. You collect shards, and when you get a certain number of shards, you are then able to kind of, I guess, activate / summon someone, and then you continue to collect those shards, and that's how you max them up. So for example, Darian, he's one of your starting characters. I have enough shards for him right now to increase his star rating. So you can see now he's up to 3 stars and his base stats go up. And you can get these, if you want to power up someone specifically, you can come into their screen and hit find. And this will tell you everywhere that you can get shards for a particular champion that you're wanting to build. So I'm probably going to use hero and champion interchangeably. I'm playing so many games at this point, it's hard to keep it straight. But they mean the same thing. So if, let's say I want more shards for him, if I've already cleared a stage, and I think you have to 3-star it in order to be able to do this, but since I've done that, I can now just come into auto battle, use my 5 attempts, and get my drops from doing that. So you can farm a lot quicker in this game, and It's still grindy, don't get me wrong. It's not like you're going to reach end game like that or anything. It's just a different style of play than maybe someone who's been playing Raid or Summoner's War or something along those lines, right? That's a lot more, you're actively in each run. It's a long, farmy visual grind. This is, you can kind of come in and knock it out a little bit quicker. But there's still a ton of stuff to do, and there's stuff I haven't even unlocked yet, and there is more stuff coming. So like at 30, I'll unlock tournaments. At 35, I'll unlock Tower. This is probably what I'm most excited about. If you've been following me for any amount of time, any opportunity I get to talk about this type of content, it is my favorite in any game. It was my favorite in Summoner's War. I'm anxiously awaiting it in Raid. I love it in Calibria. I love this type of content. There's very clear, measurable progression. There are problems, you'll hit walls. There will be problems that you have to come in and solve and diagnose and kind of go back to the drawing board, work on team comps, experiment. This is the most engaging type of content for me. I'm such a fan of this. I can't wait to unlock it. I'm going to be grinding hard over the next few days to try to get to 35 so that I can get to that. And then World Championship is coming soon. This seems really fun and interesting, and I'm always excited at the prospect of games doing things like this. Maybe even to a point where they'll be having live events, you know, or conventions where they host these tournaments and everybody can kind of get together and meet up. I think this kind of stuff is really fun. So I really like what they're doing. I like what they're aspiring to do. Again, a lot of exciting things going on. A ton of content. Again, if we go into our campaign, you'll see we've got Dawn of the Order, Rage of the Clans, and you'll see that the available heroes, champions for this, if you wanted to categorize it as like good guys, bad guys, Order would be the good guys, Clans would be the bad guys. So here I've got all my good guys or my Order champions, and then over here this shows me everybody that's available for here. You'll notice none of them match. They're all different, okay? And then for rune farming, this is one place to rune farm anyway, and Demon Invasion, you can use a mix, okay? So there's campaigns for different things. You'll kind of hit a point where you've gotten as far as you can get in here, and then you'll want to switch over here and push yourself a little bit further, and then bounce back and forth, and then eventually get to rune farming. And I haven't even gone in here yet for some reason. I don't know why, but I haven't been in there. But lots of different types of content in the campaign. Tons of different ways to focus on what you want to do. Again, you'll get your starting champions. Darian is a pretty solid tank. It'll be a while before he falls off. There is also a pack for newer players where you can get Freezered. It is not a very expensive pack, if I remember correctly. It's been a little bit since I got him. But I'll say, if you are someone who spends money in these games, he is fantastic. He is really worth the money that you'll spend getting him. He's got a lot of really cool stuff going on. He's got a slow on his first skill. He's got a defense break on his second skill. He's got AoE turn meter knockback on his third skill, and then he's got this passive where he will survive a fatal blow and cleanse all debuffs of himself. So the first time he would have died in a fight, he won't die, and he'll cleanse all debuffs off of himself. So it's a pretty cool little skill. He's super useful. He's very helpful. So again, if you're someone who spends money, that's a pretty easy way to get a pretty strong champ fairly early on. So just something I thought was worth noting. But there's just a lot to do. So even though you can go in and after you've cleared a stage with 3 stars, even though you can go in and auto farm it afterwards, it's not like there's not a lot to do. There's a ton of content in this game. And like I said, over the next few days, I'm going to be pushing through, really working to get myself familiar with all the different mechanics of the game, all the different content in the game, all the different heroes. See, here it's heroes. It's Dragon Champions, but here it's heroes. And I thought I should have been calling them champions, but apparently heroes is acceptable too. Getting familiar with all the different heroes in the game so that I can get you guys out some guides and some team comps and some things that can expedite your progression a little bit. They have events that are engaging and interesting and different and worth it. You can come in here and farm heroes, almost champions again, heroes. There's just a ton to do. I really like what they're doing. They seem very active and engaged and interested in expanding the game and improving the quality of the game. I'll say personally, when it first came out and I checked it out, the graphics are drastically different now. At least based on my memory, I feel like the graphics are drastically improved than when this game first came out. Let's hop into a battle real quick. You can get a look at what this looks like, because I feel like I remember the graphics not being nearly as sharp as I've noticed them today. So we'll just skip that. I really feel like that's sharper than it used to look. Everything used to look a lot rounder and even pixelated. I feel like they've done some work on the graphics. If someone's watching this that has been playing this since launch, let me know if that's accurate. Because I really think this game looks different than when it was new. But they just seem really engaged. They seem really active. They seem really interested in the quality of their game and making sure that players don't feel like they're trying to rob them. You know what I mean? So I have nothing but good things to say, for sure. And yeah, it looks. I swear the graphics are different. I'm really interested in someone to set me straight on that if I'm wrong, but I really think it's different. I do not remember seeing detail in his fur and stuff. Anyway, it's a cool little battle system, and there's a ton to do, tons of champions. I'm very excited to get deep into this game and get familiar with it and be able to get some content out for you guys. So now what I need you guys to do is ask me some questions in the comments about some things that you're curious about, something you would like me to dive into a little bit deeper. That's going to help me pinpoint what it is to focus on so that the next video I get out for you guys can be as beneficial as possible. Whether it's beginner tips, whether it's investing in the starter heroes, whether it's pushing through campaign, or whatever it is it may be. If you want to know what stuff to focus on in the shop, let me know in the comments what you guys are interested in, what you guys have questions about, and what you would like me to cover in the next video, or even the follow-up, several follow-up videos to this one, because I do plan on pumping out some content for this, and it'll help me out a lot if I know what it is you guys are curious about, what you feel like you need some information on. But that's going to wrap this one up. I kind of just wanted to give you a little bit of a tour of the game, give you my thoughts, my initial thoughts. Even though I'm level 26, kind of my initial thoughts. I'm about to dive into this one hard and get familiar with it. And again, I would appreciate it if you guys would let me know in the comments what you would like to know about, so that it can kind of pinpoint what I do and help you guys out. So that's it. Promo code DJRNG. Again, just click the settings up here. Promo code DJRNG. Get your free stuff. I appreciate you guys supporting me. I appreciate you guys being willing to bounce around and try different games with me. It means a lot, and it's a lot of fun for me. I get to do a lot of different things. And again, shout out to the devs for reaching out to me. It's very cool to be reached out to by a game dev to play the game. So that's it. I'm done rambling. Thank you guys. I appreciate you, and I'll see you tomorrow.